From the Watergate Building in Washington, this is Hotline TV. Now here are Hotline editors Amy Walter and John Mercurio.
Hello everybody, I'm Amy Walter.
And I'm John Mercurio. Welcome to Hotline TV.
All right, well, John, Barack Obama won big yesterday, sweeping primaries, Virginia, Maryland, D.C. as a lead in delegates, states won, and the total popular vote. Okay, so Hillary Clinton, of course, wasted no time, spent last night in Texas. Clinton campaign is clearly pinning their hopes as their last best hope in Texas. It's the last best hope next to Ohio. So, John, here's a question.
Yes.
Will Hillary win big with her gamble on Texas Hold'em?
I gotcha.
Or will it be her ALAMO?
You know, Chet Edwards, a big friend of the show, congressman, made a really good point today, which is that the people, Democrats in Texas, didn't really think until a couple of weeks ago that they were going to have a role in this campaign. So they haven't been paying the close attention to the race. They haven't gotten a lot of the attention. They haven't gotten media ads. So it is almost as though a lot of these voters, and sure, they're watching cable and they're watching the national news, but it really is sort of a new race to them. A lot of them are just tuning in, and what they're seeing is that it's neck and neck, and that actually Obama's got the momentum. So as much as Hillary, I think this works against Hillary is what I'm saying. As much as Hillary thinks she has a sort of a natural constituency, she's got Hispanic, she's got sort of working class traditional Democrats, they could be a victim, the Clinton campaign, of the sort of momentum that Obama
Right, for the
has.
very first time that we see that momentum could matter, because you're right, a place like New Hampshire, Iowa, even South Carolina, they're sort of blunted by that momentum factor because they're so used to being in the spotlight.
Right, they're watching
things at a very different level.
Right.
But I totally agree with you, and I also think that if I were the Hillary Clinton campaign, Ohio to me seems like a better place to sort of put down your ALAMO if you would call it that.
You got to put your ALAMO down in Texas. That's
you can't.
Because of the
Columbus, maybe they could have one.
Well, it's different. But anyway.
But anyway, Ohio, swing state. Missouri, swing state. Virginia, swing state. If Barack Obama wins all three of those but loses Texas, don't you think he has a better argument to make? And also, finally, I think that she is now pigeonholing herself in the way that Obama was worried about getting pigeonholed as the black candidate, or the candidate who would only pick up or run well among African American voters. If what she's saying in Texas is, I'm going to win there basically because there are a lot of Hispanic voters there, well that's not necessarily making a great case for her going forward either.
Right. The way that I think she wins this is that she pivots to talk, to become, as she has been before, but she talks a lot about the economy. She talks less, I think, about the all hat and no cattle. I think she really makes this an issues campaign in Ohio, a state where they probably don't really care what's been going on, you know, in a lot of the other states, in the Potomac primary or whatever. Talk about the economy and make news. She's been running a really safe, super safe campaign, a Rose Garden strategy. She needs to make news. She needs to shake up the race and do something.
So firing your staff isn't enough?
Firing your staff is not good. Sending your husband out to make offensive comments to your opponent, also not a good idea to shake up the race. But something else that sort of redefines the landscape for the next 3 weeks.
Well, and she's hoping the debates do that. And you know but again, I think that is hard. I think that Obama does well enough in these debates that it's not as if she's really going to be able to school him in a way that she thinks that she can to turn, as you said, sort of turn the corner on the race.
And the thing about these debates that I've noticed recently is that you watch the debate, you think she won, and then like a day later, it seems like he won. Just the spin that comes out of them, the momentum that comes out of them, whether it's the media that takes their performances and sort of packages them in a way that helps him and not her because they have biases towards him.
Right, and he'll go from that into a rally with 25,000 people, and so it's sort of forgotten. And the question is whether the ganging up on by McCain and Hillary Clinton as this all hat, no cattle, no substance, the skinny guy who's too thin, whose resume is too thin, if that's going to start to sink in. I don't know. It's getting, I think, a lot tougher to do that as he builds up his lead. But gosh, we don't have more time to talk about it. Wish we could. But all right, well, that will do it for us today. I'm Amy Walter,
and I'm John Mercurio.
See you next time on Hotline TV.